Welcome. We're doing a little ANYA HAUS. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome. We're doing a little ANYA HAUS studio fun time, and I wanted to invite you as well to start chatting with us. We're going to be talking about our work and what we do together. And hi Laura, I'm going to add you in. It was add. We're really learning so many new things. Hi Sarah. Hi Glenn.
Hi.
Hi Laura. Oh, look at those earrings. Those are beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh no, your signal's a little weird. Oh,
Can you hear my
wait,
internet?
what are those?
Sucks.
What color is that? It's better there. Show me these earrings. Hello. Hi.
Signature
Hi.
lace that you're familiar with. They're just in gold. They're gold plate. These are the first little samples.
I like this. I haven't seen them.
Hey.
I like the
Yeah,
sparkling.
I haven't put any.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of nice to see them in metal, but everybody's been asking me for that for a while, so now it's finally happening.
Like coming together. Well, okay, also wait, first happy cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Oh, my hands are hurting.
Okay, so we're kind of like, this is like on the fly. I said we're talking about ANYA HAUS, but also talking about what we're doing. We're just kind of doing like a check-in and a happy hour. Basically, this is what we do regularly, but now we're doing it live. And this is one of the things I did not see you doing last time we chat. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you want to know how I spent my day?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Tell me more.
I went for a walk. I posted about it in my Instagram, but I just wanted to like do something fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like you could just disconnect and just do something for the joy of doing it, which I don't know how often you let yourself do that, but I did that today, and it was really nice.
It's really hard.
Well, I made this little
super hard.
I'll grab it.
Hi, Shia.
So I went for a walk. I took a bunch of pictures, and I was like, I want to make that. I want to make like a sample. So I made this enamel sample that looks like moss.
Ooh, okay. Is that like a little bit of green?
Yeah.
Has a touch of green. I love that. It has a really great. Oh, I love such interesting texture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is amazing. Okay, so how did you?
I don't know. It was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Like druzy quartz or like a moss.
A little bit.
It kind of has like a druzy feel almost on that texture. Ooh, it feels very natural, organic.
It's not like a color palette I would ever. It's not a color palette I would ever use, like ever really. But I was I'm gonna try. Maybe I'll do a psychedelic one next.
Well, I think it's cool. I really like the color palette. It's totally different. You're right. It's not so like I feel like you do a lot of like fuchsia has been the new fuchsia, and like that fluorescent green have been really orange. Yeah, you've been like popping with almost neon. So this is a totally different effect. But you've been doing some of this with your new enamel work because you've been getting more like the sugar coating effect with the orange peel, not the opposite, the sugary under fire. Mm-hmm. Awesome.
It's been fun.
And that's how.
Yeah, so that's what I did today because I felt like I needed to do an exercise that was, I don't know, just like fun and joyous and happy and just something that was like, let my brain rest, you know? So that's what today was about. That's what this weekend was about.
And you're still at Penland, right? So Laura's at Penland. And you're in the woods still there. And so are there a lot of people around you? Is it pretty quiet?
No, it's very quiet right now. Ordinarily it's not, but Tara says I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
Hope so. Well, I'll keep talking.
That's the best signal we've had.
I can hear you.
I know, because we found out Google, the Google Hangouts for anybody that's having issues, that was the new, like, the best thing we've ever video chatted on, right? And I didn't even know that was a thing to video chat on. So that's like a little plug for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better for my internet here because I'm on the top of a mountain. But normally, well, what I was going to say is normally it's really busy here right now. It's spring and there's a concentration that's usually on campus that's like 8 weeks long. But because of the coronavirus and all of this, they had to cancel. They had to send everybody home. And now I think for the first time in, I don't even know how long, I don't know the last time anything like this happened, but this is the first time that Penland had to shut it down. So it's kind of strange. It feels odd to be here right now when there isn't very many people on campus.
Yeah. I saw you. Your lips look really good. And I needed some too.
You know, I always got on a red lip.
Hello. Okay, this is my favorite, my Laura Mercier, that I know Mia also has because we got matching. But I was like, your lips look really good. That's great. So it's been pretty quiet, but then you were able to go. There's still a lot of woods around, there's a lot of nature around, so you're able to get your solitude.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I get to go. Yeah, I'm lucky. I can go from studio to home. I can walk. My day-to-day schedule right now, it's relatively the same because I'm keeping it the same, other than the stresses of the unknown and like what the hell I'm going to do. But I'm trying to stay positive. I don't know. I feel like the four of us talking, Megan and and I'm reading the comments. Sorry.
I know. I love the comments.
Mia, you should put on lipstick for your.
If you have questions about what we're doing and our work, we're talking about work, but this is basically, you know, this is what we do. We catch up, and we also have like a lot of accountability to each other as we talk about our projects and what we're working on, and I think that's really nice. It's supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we all do a lot of different things.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this whole week and the last couple weeks, my big thing has been so curious about like how other people are handling their stress. You know, like I know you've been like going at it, applying for grants and like getting all your shit together for your business.
I'm like we're accelerating basically everything that I had already been talking to these girls about. I've been working on our web sales and growing our wholesale business, just things that just going up another level with everything that we do. And so this is accelerating our web portion, and we're still trying to support any other retailer that we're working with and just become more and more collaborative that way in terms of becoming flexible in how we're reaching our customers and selling to them. So that's one of the things that that's all come together, and it's really interesting, but it's really hard because I do a lot of events, and I know you do a lot of events too, less, but you also depend on them as another revenue stream. And this is like, this is the best thing I can think of in terms of still getting a way to tell our story and what we do to our clientele and our community.
Don't you think everybody's been kind of going this way though for a while? Like I feel like a lot of people in their practice and in their different brands have been trying to like go this online route for a really long time. It's just there's so many other things that you have to deal with in a business. It's hard to give it that attention. And I feel like now you see this big surge of everybody like, oh my God, that's been on my to-do list forever. Now it's front and center, you know?
It is, and I'm just trying to be flexible. You know, I'm all about the learning, and I've been taking a lot of classes. I know I like that we all like really push each other to like, I take a lot of outside classes, business classes, trying to always improve. So this is one of those things that I've been working on for a bit, and now it's just weird that this has been so clearly a good path to be on, but I didn't know I would have to need it so much. It's fun. It's just our world is changing. How we do things, communicate. Like I we were talking about having like a retreat where because having the in-person versus doing our like, you know, bi-weekly, bi-monthly check-ins by Zoom or FaceTime is great, but having the in-persons where we get like a lot of things done. Like,
I will say that that totally works. It's totally worked for us in the past, and also when I worked at Mora Jewelry. What's up, Martha? If you're there, she used to. I don't know if she still does this anymore because I haven't been there in a while, but maybe every 6 months to a year, she would have a retreat for us to work there. It would just be the people who worked there and Martha. We'd go somewhere and we'd have like a weekend where we just kind of hung out, but we also talked about what we wanted to see improve in the business, like where the weak spots are and like who was good at what, so who could do what better and that kind of thing. And I think those ideas do happen when you kind of carve out the time with each other to talk about it. And when you have an individual practice, it can be harder because it's all on you. But I think that's what works about having colleagues and friends like coming together to talk about this. And I think you're seeing that now, like on Instagram and on social media, everybody's like having these Zoom hangouts because it's like we so need it, because part of what makes, I think, our field and what we do so special is that it really is about the community and how we talk to each other and how those ideas get pushed forward through having those conversations.
I agree. It's really interesting.
Ashley said her sister's business, the Kula Project, which is they help out this community, women's community in Africa. Ashley can tell you more about it, but Ashley's sister has a nonprofit, and she said they do this for her. She just mentioned that in the comments. So that's
retreat. We're trying to now figure out a way to do this and like replicate it and still put in like this focused attention and time, but in a virtual way. This is the way we're adapting, because we do all this like really individual practice, but we do things with our customers that's really, answer the first question, that's really about that's really about Ashley,
what was the first question? I didn't
is it difficult right now, or do you feel really pushy to be asking about pushing your work for sales in this climate? And then Mia just wrote, I think it's important to show your work because I think this is the time that people are looking for some joy and something beautiful. I think the promoting a sale of work, I think that's totally individual. I have not done that. I've communicated to my email customers that are on my list that, hey, that we might have interruptions in our shipping. If you want something, this is the time, just because we don't know if our office is going to get closed down. This is something this is a possibility, you know?
Yeah, the shipping, I already had a conversation with a couple of people earlier today that were asking about, they ordered some things and it's all still pending. And so I hadn't even really considered that yet, although that's really important. I know last week I ordered,
and then Liz
I ordered enough.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying last week I ordered enough material to get me through the next 6 months. So I went ahead and went all in. I got all the metal, all the enamel, all the powder coat, all the findings, everything that I'm going to need. Not necessarily because I think I'm going to sell it in the next 6 months, but because I want to be able to keep myself busy and like have things that I'm doing and be able to still experiment and still work.
I'm like going to be okay.
Yeah. But I will say,
I've been stocking up my whole life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in terms of having like
feel free to, yeah, babes.
Yeah. Okay, so somebody has a question. Go ahead. B3R.
Yeah, go ahead.
RKAN.
I want to not forget what Liz Kantner just wrote. She said, "Hey, you know, like people are buying from me, you guys. Like, I've literally shipped every single day last week because people are coming out and supporting, and that is." I cannot tell you how huge that is and how awesome it is. And I also work with this catalog called Artful Home, and I know you do too, Laura, and I've been
Yeah.
shipping with them as well.
Yeah.
So people are, and Liz is right, people are buying. So it is important to still show you, because you also survive off of that. So
Right.
it's, there are ways to do it, to be like, this is something that's really important to me. This is something I've been working on. I've been thinking about, I'm dropping new product and I have new stuff happening. So
Yeah.
kind of show some of that. And I think there's a lot, there are ways to show your work and sell it without being pushy.
Yeah.
And the people,
Yeah.
I don't know, have you had a lot of orders this week? Have you had anything like that? You have to. Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. And they miss it. What artisan inspiration. I mean, literally the things, people who I have tons of friends who are not affected at all. Yeah. Laura. Laura, you're a little funky. Better now. Keep kind of weird and slow. Okay, I might put, are you okay now? Can you talk? Yeah, I can hear you now. Mountain Web.
Is that
So,
I've been working with Mora Jewelry and Adornment in Theory have been doing really great in terms of like staying engaged with their audience and finding innovative ways to be, use the social media platforms. I've been kind of reliant on that rather than my own platform because I had planned for this time really to be pull back a little in my own practice, and I've been kind of doing a lot of exploratory work here. So the reality for me is that I may have to in the next few months like ramp up on that again depending on where things are at. But right now I'll be doing a little bit of that, but mainly working through my galleries to get my work
and
out.
Also, more fun things. Can you like try on some stuff and show me what are you going to work on for the next 6 months? Like what stuff?
Me?
Well, you had 6 months of stuff is like a lot of stuff to be like gearing up for. You're ready to make a lot of work, right?
Yes.
This is great.
Yes. Well, this is my
Yeah. We might have a hard time for you with moving.
It's gonna be kind of stressful. Luckily, I have a place, like when the residency's over, I have a place I'll be moving back to in Asheville, so I'm lucky that way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ashley.
Yes, we are. Yeah, Ashley, we are talking. Okay, let's talk about, we were talking about doing some type of, instead of doing a sale, doing more of a giveaway right now, because we'd love, yeah, maybe come, can I hear you?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Laura? Yes. Okay, I'm just saying, we were talking about doing maybe an ANYA House giveaway.
Just to bring joy, spark joy.
Yes.
Right.
And we were thinking about what kind of piece we were gonna be giving away, and we thought about.
Why don't we ask? Like, I'll donate whatever from my collection to give away. That's like reasonable, obviously. Like something, 200 and under. So like in my collection. But I'm happy to do that, and I know you are, and I know Ashley and Mia are too. And we talked about what pieces we would do, but
well, I was thinking about doing the safety pin necklace that I've been working on. So I'm obsessed with safety pins, and so I was thinking about doing, like, I've been doing these necklaces that were like, give me some hoops. Yes, okay, that's what I was talking about. Should we do? Thank you, Martha. I said we should do our hoop project and give everybody a hoop, and they were like, no, that's not what we want. We're doing something new. Okay, my other project.
Well, we did the hoop. We did the hoop.
We can do multiple things, okay? We can do multiple giveaways. Because I'm totally into this, and I think it's helps. People need some fun presents, don't you think? Oh my. Oh, yes. Bye. Make that person go. So, like this, but this I was thinking, I did these like safety pin necklaces.
I love those.
This is, I've been doing the purses, right? Which you've only gotten to see. Like brooches. Okay, we could do brooches too. But I was thinking I did these for the women's for the women's march. Thank you. For the women's march, I did these like really awesome vertical brooches with ball chain, and I like pierced and riveted it here so it hung really nice. Yes, Jen and Tanya from Jack Designs. Thank you. They remember because I was giving them out during the women's march. Then I had safety pin earrings, and my sister knows like my sister knows I don't know how to block people in the middle of this. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
If someone knows how to do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, how do you block a random
bring
okay,
joy?
just ignore it.
You know my mom is dressing up in isolation with full lip on. You know what I mean?
I've been getting dressed every day. I'm going to be honest with you because it's the only thing that makes me feel normal. Just to get up and get dressed, take a shower, you know?
Also, it's like I already wear like fun lounge, like nice lounge wear, but now I can just do it at home. I want people to see it, so less fun. But these have been like really, so this has been something we've been thinking about. But I think thank you for Martha saying about the hoops. We did the hoop project 2 years ago, 2018, is that correct? 2018, we did the hoop project for New York City Jewelry Week, which was the inaugural launch, and it was super awesome. It was, my mom wears lipstick and MPR earrings because she's ready to video chat. You know you need good earrings for a video chat, you guys, because everyone's still working. And mini purses, though, are like, feel like they're such a special, I feel like they're so special occasion.
I love them so much, but you know I've always loved your knitted, crocheted stuff.
This is like one of those things that was, you know, I really, it's like it's hidden, it's like my hidden. Where's the wine?
Oh, yeah.
I drank it, Karen. I'm down with Sarah is also. Sarah and me, Riley girls, matching. But I did this, right?
Yeah,
this
is so good.
The crazy.
I love those.
Faceted, it feels like armor too, you know? It feels, why is it blue? Because this was $1 at the dollar store and the glass is blue glass.
This is my cup. Some people
We're
know
kind
this
of matching. This is beautiful, by the way, that cup.
This is a Thomas Campbell original.
It is.
They're on his website for sale, everybody, thomascampbellcraft.com. Contribute to the house. I'm just kidding. No, but he really does. They're great. You can't break them, which is why I keep it in my studio.
This is my cocktail sitch. Just a full bag of wine. It's very economical.
Love it.
In these times. But
no, I really, I think.
Okay, everybody else, cocktail 2 time.
Yeah, cocktails. Sarah, happy hour.
Keep up.
No, I think a giveaway is exciting. I'm down to do it. I don't know. I think it's nice to just like keep that joy going. Positivity.
Lower that without the cardboard. Yes, it is a lower carbon footprint. Yeah, I think the giveaway is a great idea because it's a nice way. I don't know. I have time to apply to a lot of fun giveaways right now, and I've been doing way more tag your it, like chain letter, IG story.
Yeah, that's kind of hard for me to keep up with, honestly. Half the time I get them and then I don't know how to do the second part to like eliminate eliminate the name and add the name, and then I usually give up. But I do follow the people. I've been trying.
I know, me too. I'm trying to do the same thing because I think it's like one of those it's nice to be able to kind of like support each other, because I think the only way we can do it, if you can't do it with sales, is to actually follow people and support them. And I asked I have a group of ladies that buy my jewelry every year who are super awesome. Just like, I feel like they're supporters of everything I do. And they will send me pictures of them in their jewelry, and that's such a huge honor. And I like repost those. Those are like a big deal to me. That's like my customer engagement. And also I love that they're wearing it in ways I would like things I would never, they put clothes and outfits together I would never do. And I like seeing all that. And so I've kind of been asking my people to do that, is to really like
send you images and whatnot. Yeah. That's nice.
I think that's
nice to see who it goes home with. All those jewelry stories that are out there.
A year from now, when it looks really great and they're still wearing it, but they've like made it their own. They're like, I wear it with this outfit and this and this. Then sometimes I wear it like with an extender and do this and this, blah blah blah. You know, so that's one of those. It's super. It's just these are like, it takes it. It's like when you take art beyond yourself, it becomes the person's piece also.
Yeah, I mean, I really, jewelry is something that gets to travel out in the world. Like, it's a thing that you can collect and that you can like wear out in the world in a way and share with other people. And the conversations that happen as a result of that can be really exciting. I know for me, you'd think that I'm an extrovert. I've lived my whole life thinking that I was an extrovert. I'm gonna be real with you. And then I realized,
okay, cool.
I realized in the last 2 years living in such a public place that I'm not. I just like to control when I am an extrovert. But I will tell you, I think part of what helps is that I'm usually always wearing enormous jewelry or something really interesting, and then that helps me to have the conversation. And I know, like, when I wear your work, or when I wear me or Ashley or Tara, whoever's work, I get to talk about that person. I get to talk about what it's made from, and that just makes it so much more special.
It's all these stories, right? It's all, you're carrying like a story and the person with you a little bit. I think that's why lockets are so powerful in a lot of ways. You remember you would carry little miniatures or like special things. I love that, Ashley. I think we should do a poll also, and then we can kind of get reader participation and like what they want. We're gonna do the hoop project as a giveaway. Are we gonna do our like unity pin?
Do we have any T-shirts left, Ashley? Do we have hoop
T-shirts? T-shirts. I have them right here. I can ship them and fulfill.
Okay, so we put a hoop.
Armor. You're wearing your clothes, and your perception and what you wear and how you put together communicates a lot to people. Yeah. The things you choose, like the Devil Wears Prada, is super relevant.
Yeah. So we do a T-shirt, and then now we take a poll.
See, I'm gonna Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, if I were to give something away,
we can do a couple. I'm gonna let me see, Laura. I might switch over to Mia. Maybe I think we should do a hoop package. Hold on. The T-shirts are great. Sarah has. I'm gonna get Oblik. I'm gonna add Mia into our combo. Sorry, Laura. I love you. I want to add Mia in. Hi.
What's up?
Oh,
okay.
Just
I put lipstick on. Is it still on?
Ashley for a minute, because Ashley has the baby. I'll be back in a second. Hi, that was like a sneak preview of what's happening. But first, Ashley, who's coming in hot.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry.
Hi, Brittany. Hi.
I have limited time.
I know. That's why I'm like, whatever you need. How's it going?
Good. This
Cheers
is
to
so
you.
fun.
It is. And what do you think about our giveaway? Do you think we should do that?
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have that too, because hydration is important. It's somewhere. Oh, here. I've hidden beverages everywhere. I know the baby. Everyone gets the baby. Look at. Oh. Hi, Echo.
I think what you were saying about like people like getting to know you like with your work, and that's part of it. I think that's why this right here is so important. Yeah, especially if we're going to be going all online, like you kind of like that's what we get at a craft show. It's like people get to meet us and talk to us, and you get to make a connection. So I think this is super important.
This is, and we do this all day. We are really like introverted as artists, but we have to connect. The baby brought more viewers. Thank you, Karen. I mean, hello. Obviously. So, but we do this at our job. Part of our job is talking to our customers and doing special projects for them.
Yeah. I think it would be fun to do maybe a couple giveaways. We could do one hoop package with the hoops and then a t-shirt, and then maybe we could do one of like our signature pieces, or maybe like one of like we all have our
well, you can talk about your ladies. You did your ladies.
Yeah.
I think we should do like our like political package.
Yeah.
Basically. And that was, you know, Mia did this amazing Unity pin. Ashley did these ladies, which are on her website, I think through the month of March, right? So through the month of March, she's doing these ladies that are amazing, and she donates part of the revenue to ACLU and Planned Parenthood, and I own them, and my sister and I have matching, and they're really beautiful. So we're thinking that could be part of our giveaway too. I got you. Yeah. Anything else?
Sorry, it's hard to talk.
I know. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll let Mia come in.
I know. I love you guys. I'll
love
talk
you
soon.
too. Okay.
Bye.
Now I'm gonna get Miss Mia, if I can figure this out. Oh no, here we do. You guys, bear with me. I'm getting better at this, like kind of. Mia.
Oh wait, I changed
Hi,
clothes.
Saya.
Wait.
Oh, your
Somebody
hair
asked
looks
about the
by the way,
t-shirt.
your hair looks amazing.
Somebody asked about the t-shirt.
Oh!
Did somebody ask you about the t-shirt? Woo!
Hey, yes, you hit.
All right,
gold
so
star
I
for
just
me,
moved
gold
and I literally
star.
quickly searched through to find this shirt in the box. So I put lipstick on.
Oh, beautiful, gorgeous.
Image, right? This is the t-shirt. Yes, this is the t-shirt. Wait.
It is beautiful.
So these are the hoops that we talked about.
Have literally Mia coming in hot. That is the box of ANYA HAUS merch that I can package and fulfill. Yeah, give those away. Yes, Karen. Yes.
There we go. So from Laura's hoop, Megan's hoop, Ashley's hoop, Mia's hoop.
Dope.
I mean, if I had boobs, this would probably be a more exciting video, but you know.
We're not
I got a t-shirt.
We're just let's slow your roll.
Let's keep this PG. All right, well, so wait a second. So I'm not having a glass of wine, however, I am having some clean vodka drink. Cheers. And I bought these when I visited Laura at Penland, when I had my show at Martha's Gallery. So I did two things at the same time, but Laura can put a plug for this person because they're beautiful. They are glass and I have them in multiple colors. So this is where vodka goes to.
This was not so fancy. This was dollar store, and that's why they're blue, but they were $1. So Courtney, those are great. You have a bunch of colors of those. Yeah, those are beautiful.
I got them two different
beautiful.
Two different greens and yellow and a gray.
Oh yeah. Wait, so show us what you're doing. So
yesterday I did. Yesterday I did a live feed from my studio, which was really fun. And then
how did that go? That looked great. I totally watched it, obviously, and commented a bunch. It looked amazing.
It was fun. I mean, I've never done it, so I couldn't really figure out like reading everybody's comments and responding on time. Later on, I saw it. I was like, shit, I missed all
you
that.
did great. No, you can't keep it up. I got super intrigued by those huge brass tubes and your bigger projects that you've kind of tempted us with.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, I'm hoping this is I have been thinking about transitioning and, well, not transitioning, but adding in another component to my work, which would be lighting design. And I found these tubes. A colleague of mine had some scrap and he was giving it away. So I was like,
good
maybe
scrap.
I'll take those. And I have some ideas. I actually want to work them in the way that I've done my work with patina, but it's going to take a little bit of time. And obviously time is now an interesting concept because I work in a community space, as I mentioned yesterday. And unless I can secretly sneak into this building, it might be really challenging to produce some work. So my emphasis has shifted to,
lighting.
Laura, wait, that sounds like a really great idea.
Wait, what did Laura say?
Laura said that I should come to Penland, and actually, like, if I could just rent a car, drive down, I feel like this would be the right thing to do right now.
Road trip it with our masks and gloves on.
I'll order some McMaster-Carr tubes. Forget these ones that I have, and I'll just plug away. So thanks for that tip. I might. But I don't have, I mean, I literally have a few boxes. This is how I have my work when I like stock of my work.
Totally.
So these are earring stocks.
Ooh, cool.
Ooh. Yeah. So I'll walk through and maybe people can shout out to what goes into the giveaway.
That'd be great.
I'll select 5 piees.
And what about your Unity pin too? Talk a little bit about that, because the Unity pin I think would be great to do also.
For sure. I'm gonna get my bag in a second to do that with you. But
okay.
I'm actually really excited about the Tara's response to my note saying that I can come to her house. She also has an extra bench. I'm totally game. She's got a dog, and I'm totally game for that.
Yeah.
And Tara, I moved. So like, it's all about the new environment. But anyway, so part number 1 is I don't make small things. So I have been making some small things.
Ooh.
And these guys, what I'm really excited about is they have a lot of dimension. I think, Martha, I sent you some of these, I think. I don't know. You can chime in and say what you think about them. I think they're called Hooked Up, and it's basically what I'd like to refer to as an F-up in my work. And then it ended up being into an earring. But when I put these on, you know, usually majority of my work, just like Ashley and Laura's, is giant. So this is
super. I love these too. Tell me more.
So, Martha said, just sold a pair. Yes. I'm happy to hear that. So here, and what I love about them is that they are like facing into the into like exactly to the cheekbone, and they're a little bit bent. So it's not, you know, I'm always playing with like, and I think Laura does a really great job with that. How does stuff sit against your face? So I'm really excited about these little dudes. And so that can go into
too. They do a little tickling thing.
Well, so that's earlier. These new puppies, which I'm super excited about. These are called Goldsworthy because they remind me of Andy Goldsworthy. These guys are new. And they also sit like totally against your ear. So I feel like it's so cool and different. And I like that they're like almost like your grandma size clip, but not really. I don't know. I was excited about these earrings. They're not necessarily like something that I've done before.
I think they're very exciting. I like the feel of them. I feel like if people have problems with their ears and they're trying to hide things, which as we get older, that becomes more of an issue. This is a really nice way to do that.
Hi. Sorry.
Did you hear me?
I missed it because my battery went low. Tell me.
Yeah, I feel like they cover the ear really nice. And as we get older, people are trying to cover like kind of misshapen ears. And this really has it really has a really nice graphic look, which I think is great. Yeah.
For sure.
Beautiful. Okay, show me more. I love this.
And then here's fun fact. So when I get my work, I spoke yesterday in my little Instagram feed for the first time about how, like, when I get my work from the plater, it comes wrapped up. It's really beautiful. And then they come in, so they don't plate the posts, so they come in it with this little
with
rubber tip,
and
so
then
they protect them.
Posts are they sterling?
These guys are gold fill.
And
actually, some of them are 14. So it's really, really fun, right? So they come in, and then these guys, I was also came as like a little, what the hell am I gonna do and make earrings?
Brilliant.
These are called I'm tightly wound. So that speaks about my control freak part of my, personality. But these dudes, I'm super excited about. So they can also go into the box.
Mm-hmm.
Just means I've been dope rocking earrings for a long time. Oh, this is actually referring to.
When you wear those big earrings and then now your ears are like, oh,
I'm looking forward to those moments.
I got it. Yeah.
But wait, I'm going to take it. So I'll show you. I don't think Ivan has it on his new bag. Maybe he does. But speaking of my efforts, and forgive my house.
Yeah.
Wait, so I'm going to find my bag, which has a few pins.
I also want to see more earrings because you did not get through that box. And I want to see more of that.
Wait, what does Martha need?
Those new earrings we're trying on with those ones like this that had the little thing coming down.
The tightly wound. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what you guys
for this time.
Here's this. Hold on.
Tell me.
So there's a few things on here. So my girls, ANYA girls, gave me this for my birthday a year and a half ago, and then this is a Unity pin. A project that I did right after the election in 2016. And I have, donated money. This Unity pin was my response for people to connect together, which is exactly what we're doing right now. And now this is 4 years old. And the sales of these pins went to Planned Parenthood, ACLU, and MPR. Three things that I found was really important. And then Ivan gave me pilot jacket pin, because, of course you need that when you have a pilot. So, and actually he bought one, because he had to buy one. And then I just got him a new bag. So we were able to, were we able to do it? I think he hasn't done it yet. All right. Anyway, it's not on his bag. Forget it. It was on his bag before, but so part of Unity Pin, we could definitely put that into the.
I think that should be part of the equation, because I'm gonna put my safety pin in.
Sure.
I've been literally been collecting the safety pins, and I have been trying to figure out. For me, it's like how to actually drill them to do all the things I need to do, and I have special drill bits. So I bought special tungsten carbide crazy drill bits, and that has been. I have melted drill bits. I need to have this. To do something so simple takes effort.
Yep.
And it takes craft, right? Because to make the Unity pin, tell me how do you make the pin? It's from a flat sheet of brass, right?
Right. Yeah. So either sheet of brass or wire. Ashley wants us to basically just donate our whole life away, our entire creative life away.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah. Sarah, I know I need to find that because I made them all and sold and gave them all away.
So a couple of things, right? Here are the different ways that I work. So this is a wire, right? So I take long sheet of wire, and I'm actually really curious, what can you make with one wire by manipulating it? So a single wire, totally just wrapped down on its own. None of them are the same. So this is the pair that I made for myself. They're actually quite large. But then, based on popular demand and some critical feedback from people, snap, do I have any? Hello, please hold. So forget that, moving on. Talk about real TV. This is, so in response to just having the wire, same process, but with the sheet. So these are Mobius earrings, one of my most popular earrings.
Yes.
They're
they're the perfect size earring.
Yeah. This is a little thing. And it's actually, what's really fun about them is they're totally three-dimensional.
Yeah.
And super light, but it's one singular sheet sort of wrapped up.
I love how did you put that mechanism on? Because I can see that it swings a little bit, and that makes me that's beautiful. Yeah.
It's just how do you connect
It's
the
a little
wires?
thing like this.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. It hangs really
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Thanks,
That's
Megan.
great. Yeah.
We're
It's just,
all into connections and pieces.
oh, well, all the little engineering and mechanisms. Yes. But then you also made the metal feel, for me, when I look at your work, I feel like it looks like origami and like paper.
Thank you.
It feels like you folded paper and shaped it. Like when you were a little kid and made those
Mm-hmm.
really lovely chain, paper chain.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that feels, again, it has a paper, like you folded paper and it has this.
Yeah, they have like ribbon like quality. I mean, I think for me, you know, when I first started making my work, I wasn't necessarily interested in wearing it. I just wanted to make, and then people are just like, "What do you do?" And
What is
like,
up with every artist? It's like,
I know.
No. And,
And so then I became really good about wearing my work, which then became brought a whole other aspect to my work, was like it had to be wearable. So all of these sculptural pieces that I create, the beauty of them is that they have a lot of dimension, that they have a lot of, you know, like a lot of interest, and they have different sizes. And wait, let me get like this piece. It's huge, but because how it's made, it's extremely light. Thank you, Martha. They are super light.
They are.
So
it's because you have so much space, right?
so yeah, and I am like the first person that needs to vet them, because I have to be able to wear them all the time.
I'm
and
the
I
same.
have to confidently speak about my work and say, oh yeah, like I did wear these all day long. These are drawing number 3. Obviously, I'm totally into drawings lately, and I've been trying to draw in metal for a very long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it for me.
I love it because this does feel like drawing in space, and I
Mm-hmm.
can that they have a big look, but they don't feel. These feel a lot less heavy.
Yeah, and this is also one wire that I looped into a design. So.
Oh,
really?
Okay, so you use one wire. So explain that. You start from the top and then do the whole thing. And then
Yeah. So basically, what I do is I take one long wire and I wrap it into a circle, and then it gets connected right there. I solder it, and then I start looping it around and then soldering it back at the end. So it's creating interesting. Thank you, Martha. I'm glad to hear. It creates interesting pieces. See, there's like dimension.
It's a touch of
just a little bit.
I love that. I love how it feels. It curves a little bit this way.
Yeah,
it's not concave. It does this, so it kind of curves against your face too, and that's really nice. I think that's a nice aspect.
Yeah, I definitely really love these, and they're like larger size, but they're just extremely light because of all of those lines. And then a cloud or a bubble, actually, this new design that I really love. This also came on Little Guy, right? Similar concept where it's like one wire and one line, but it's just looped. And then there's like a tiny little, look at that, what happens to it.
And it has that curve again. It has a curve like this, which is lovely.
Yeah.
Then what you're doing is you're curving against your face.
For sure.
You know, one of those things that are really important. I do a lot of reflected versions of all my earrings as well, so they can flip out or flip in based on.
Yeah, exactly. So here's left and right.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And you're right. I am like really interested about the details. So the things that, Sarah thinks that it looks like a mini saxophone. I never thought about that. I thought it was like
Sarah
a bubble
is
thought.
The most amazing person to see anything figurative in anything.
I love
Sarah,
that.
A walking Rorschach test.
So I love the, like what Martha was referring to. I have these like little hammered pieces. Sorry, it's probably like not, if you could see that. So it's a little bit more flat at the top. Mm-hmm. And then the same thing happens at the bottom.
I love that.
Constantly.
The bottom there, because you've done this. You know what it does is it picks up a flat plane.
Yeah.
From being round, so you catch light differently that way.
Yeah.
I really sure. Also, it's a structural thing. It's nice to have those when you start hammering things. You start condensing all the molecules in the hardening. So it hardens it. So
yeah. So
they're sound. Like some nerdy physics right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's functional too.
All the crystals are metal crystals come together super tight. So when you have this really thin wire it doesn't bend out of shape because.
Yes,
Oh,
Carrie.
somebody says treble clef. I
Yeah,
like that. That's all
Carrie.
the musical references.
Karen, like her earrings are surprisingly super light for being such a big look. Totally. Yeah.
Oh, that's a really good point. I never thought about that, Martha.
Hides the ear hole. Oh,
I might make
more
these
the flat
even
plate.
bigger.
Totally.
Talk about those women that have, you know, stretched out earlobes. I'm gonna make these things even bigger then. Emphasize that. Cool.
I was thinking about adding attachments. So for all my hoops, I'm creating like little attachment things. You can wear a disc that covers. So it'll become a functional. It'll be like a modernist little disc that cover you can add to any earring.
Cool.
Someday I'll figure out all the engineering of that, but this is my idea, because then you have the convertibility for people to do either.
Right.
But those also feel like a really modern. I feel like that's a really modern hoop, almost like an elongated oval in a way too. I love that.
Thanks.
For being
talk to me about your I talked about enough about my work and things that I have in my box of goodies.
I love it.
Show me some things that you're working on right now. You're obviously also prepping, right? You're prepping to take things at home. You also are. What I love about Megan, which a lot of people don't get to see, is when we hang out and we're just chatting, she has a notebook and she's constantly doodling these things. She usually has a black notebook and a white or gold like ink pen, and then not pin. And then she's talking to you, but she's like fully like super like completely continuous line attached to that piece of paper, and it's just like she's like but she's going and then very shortly thereafter do you see this little doodle as a piece of three-dimensional jewelry, which I really appreciate. I think it's such a nice part of your creative process.
My art and what I do is everything that's everything I do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about for my, like, one of the projects I want to start is to have people solicit their doodles and for me to fabricate them.
That's a great idea.
Like submit
I love that.
And I will replicate it. So I did a workshop in Ann Arbor maybe a year ago, and people submit things to me and I just made it on the fly and then showed them the process and how I designed. And I thought that was really, really collaborative and also customer engagement. I haven't done that, but that, you're right, I'm thinking all the time, and I carry the sketchbook with me all the time, but I also make things nonstop. I made this new thing, if I can find it. I just worked on it. So I've been playing with this is something that no one has seen, and I'm also set up a full mannequin and like a whole like little couture area in my house, so I'm like ready to fabricate there. So I set up the second bedroom as photo studio.
Good.
With the fabrication, and I'm doing some more editorial projects, so that has been really cool. But I've been designing all these, as you know, I've been working on my mini purse project, which is just super personal to me, and it's my childhood. I found my first mini purse I could share with you.
Please do.
This is from when I was maybe 3 or 4 years old, and my grandmother had given me a little purse to carry.
Oh my God, I love that.
And it fit. I used to be able to put it, on my arm and carry it. And this has little things in it. I found, if I can find, if they're in here still, maybe they're not in here. But there used to be little.
Wait, where did you find this? Did you move this from?
No, I've just been cleaning the studio because it needs to be cleaned.
But you traveled with this from California when you moved and brought this over.
This has been with me.
Not leave it in your parents' garage. Patty, she didn't leave it in your garage. You're so happy.
My mom has my crazy. It was right. It was before the side pony was even a thing. That's how old I am, Laura. So this is like
the European was
the
side pony.
Inspired. It was still Farrah Fawcett hair. It was like such early 80s. We weren't in like the real 80s yet. I had this, and I used to have a miniature hot dog inside, and a miniature baby, and a lip gloss.
Oh.
Because I rolled deep with my
Wow.
lip gloss early. But you know what I carry? My mom's humongous bug eyeglasses with this and full clip-on jewelry. Like clip-on humongous earrings. Like, I am here. Have arrived.
Of course you are.
So, this brings me to my little mini purse project. So, I've been making these new purses. So, so I made this little structure so far.
That's really awesome.
And it's all with the ball chain connector pieces. Do you see how I like connected it? I made
Love
a
that.
weird
Yes.
weaving project. But this, it's like a little rectangle. This is a phone. It perfectly fits your iPhone. It's an iPhone sling.
Oh, cool.
So it's gonna be like a little side bag iPhone sling thing that you can like. But this I started creating all these structures from because I've been making these. If I can find it, I made full. Oh. I made like bras from this, but also started to make like clothing from this idea. The iPhone sling I'm like obsessed with because I think those are going to be. But that's all using the connector pieces. So doing this is creating structures. So then I started creating more structures here. Oh, where did she go? Hold on. Oh, I lost Mia. Let's see if Laura can come back in for a minute. If not, maybe Tara wants to say hi. Talk to Tara for a little bit. My chain harness is life. Right?
Ah.
Chain harness, right? Laura, why are you so bad? I cannot hear you. Let's see. One more before we leave. Anybody else there? Anybody else want to say hi? Laura, one more time. Better. Okay. Hi, Alex. Yeah, we're trying to do like so. This is one of those things. Lori, hello.
Yeah, that's what's up. I want one of those.
This was like. Can I tell you? This took like 1,000,000 hours to figure out and make to fit the iPhone. Then I had to like reinforce it.
I love it.
It's like I'm like annoyed by it, but that's why I haven't finished it yet. So it's not like there's no crossbody cute chain on that one yet. It's like you get like mad at something for a minute and you're like, I'll come back to that.
Yeah.
What's up, Lori?
Yeah. Hey, Lori. Hey, look what I got.
Laura, a gold star, A+, queen. Lori, show us your jewelry. Ooh, Lori. Yes. Put a little wave in if you're down to be on live. I tried to get Tara.
Lori doesn't make jewelry anymore. He does like
amazing
paintings that
art.
I'm never gonna be able to afford, but I want one.
They look great. I stalk you on the. Are you gonna come on? 1 second. Yes. Okay. Anyway, nice. So I made a bunch of like fabric. So I'm making full clothing fabric based on that stupid iPhone sling I made. It's
That's
gonna
nice.
It's gonna be. I hope it's a thing. Some like just keep making new stuff, right?
Always be making.
It's the struggle.
Always.
Your hair looks good. Did you like do something longer over here? What's going on?
No, but it is shorter. It's short on the It's long on the side. It's really short on the side.
It's good for the earrings.
I always do it and then I chop it all off and then again. But I'm growing out my bangs. I'm getting rid of the bangs.
I like it because the earrings show really nice against the gold with the brown hair.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about the gold. I think I'm gonna do some rose gold too for this collection. The
I'm doing a lot of rose gold.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I don't know.
I made, if I can find it, I made all these. Okay, I'm still here if you guys are here. I was talking about rose gold, and we had Laura and Mia and Ashley from ANYA HAUS on, and we were talking all about maybe doing a potential giveaway, and we're kind of trying to rope anybody else in that wants to chat. What you guys can also vote for what kind of giveaways you want. We're talking about doing, I'm going to get Loring to come in and talk to us about his jewelry he wears. Who's like special guest appearance if he actually wants to join? Question. Oblik Atelier is Mia, and Mia and I were chatting for a bit, and I lost her for a bit. Ooh, let's see if we can get. Let's view. I'm trying to get Loring for a second. This is hard, you guys. I don't understand how to do it. Loring, are you there? And Mia, we keep losing. Oh, it's connecting. Oh my God. What's up? How cute is he? Hi, Freddie. Oh, yes. I can't. What's up?
How's it going, girl?
You look amazing.
You look amazing. Here. So, want to see what I dug up the other day?
What's going on? Sexy is right. Oh, gore.
Look at what I dug up the other day.
HOT.
I gave like almost all of it away. This is all I have left.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who'd you give it to?
My friends here.
Recipient?
Okay. I'll send you some. I don't want this shit.
I love it. So tell me about it, though. Tell me what it is.
Oh, God. This is all powder-coated brass chain that I made.
It's a bunch of jump rings.
Yeah, it's a bunch of jump rings. So
Amazing.
I was like working with jump rings and sort of seeing how they translate and how we understand them as like a functional object, not functioning in the way that we want them to. So decorative instead of, holding something. So then I started like piling them and
then
filing
kind
them.
of like filed them. Yeah, you took some of the powder coating off there. I like that. What is that? That is awesome. I love that structure.
Made a circle out of chain and then cut the inside of the circle out and flipped it. Same with this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these are all more jewelry boxes here. I have a couple more. Sean took some.
Wait, and then now you're doing a bunch of amazing art. What are you doing with your art? Like, you've been exhibiting. Oh, that's nice. This is like the Olympics times 10. Okay, awesome. So this is like a weird square oval rectangle.
So I made a straight chain, and then I cut both ends to the middle and then bent both ends into a rectangle.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Interesting. But then you kind of sawed it off there or something, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Here, I'll show you what I just finished in my studio.
On that one.
This is, I gave gouache a test.
Ooh.
Gouache painting.
Ooh, okay, so tell me about your paintings, because explain to me. I watch you online and don't understand how you make them.
So this was all hand painted.
Wow.
This is so this is what I'm working on right now. These are like really thick impasto. Just tests. This is like a fucked up painting that I made. So I'm gonna start.
I love your fucked up painting.
So I'm gonna start like making these sort of dimensional pieces that stick off of the canvas.
Oh, I love that. Texture to it.
And then here's I'm auctioning a piece. Raffling a piece. To support the NWA Food Bank, the Northwest Arkansas Food Bank.
Woo-hoo.
I'm auctioning this off. All you have to do is donate $10 to the food bank and then email me your receipt, and it will do a drawing next Wednesday. I'm using this opportunity to promote myself because I am a selfish asshole.
I think you should. You look amazing. You look a full.
I'm trying to grow a mullet.
HOT, dude. Yes. It's a
mullet.
good look.
Yeah.
What I
You
love
look amazing. How's the city?
It's crazy here.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you guys? Are you on full lockdown?
Not yet. School's closed for the rest of the semester. They need to go full lockdown. A lot of restaurants are sort of shutting down. A lot of my friends aren't working. It's fucking insane.
It's really crazy. It's changing our whole world, and this is becoming.
Yep.
This is the only way I can actually see people, kind of,
Yeah.
and like socialize. And so,
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
This is important. This has become super important to me because this sucks otherwise. I love
This
going.
is like a real life thing. This is like a in the history books bullshit.
Yeah. Did you
burn it down and start over? Burn it down and start over.
Okay, so my grandmother was a refugee from China, and she went through POW camp, Shanghai, everything. Came to America, basically burned everything down, start over.
Yeah.
Like, became an American, super excited, wonderful, all those great stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I guess I feel like prepared a little bit because of knowing her story and having her pass that down in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you have, that's like in your blood. It's the same thing with my grandparents. You just gotta fucking do it. Just fucking keep on trucking. Or give up. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's your life. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you have a decision. Take the red pill or take the blue pill.
Yeah.
Game on, right?
Someday the sun is gonna explode, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, try to make I mean, true. But let's try, okay, but not right now.
Pure nihilism and
because
pure
climate change is down. Because of us having to slow down, climate change is down. So hey, we're learning a lot of lessons right now.
Yeah, hopefully people pay fucking attention.
Let's see what happens,
Well, you should send me your address, and I'll send you.
I will. And then everybody, Loring Toyoka, he's doing doing a giveaway if you give or a donation through.
It's a raffle for the Northwest Arkansas Food Bank. Okay. If you send $10 to their donation thing, it's in my link on my profile. Send me the receipt, and I will put you in a drawing next Wednesday.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Loring. Love you. You sweet, sweet child. Thank you.
Bye. Good seeing you.
Bye, sweetie. And I'm going to get Miss Mia to say goodbye because we totally missed her. Mia, are you still there, sweet pea? Anybody there? I don't know how to add people. It's not letting me. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you so much.